You wonder if supplement labels tell the whole truth. I read every ingredient on this one before I trusted it. Here are the top 5 things to know before you buy, and number 1 surprised me. Number 5 thing you need to know before buying the supplement: you need to take this with food, not on an empty stomach. Astaxanthin needs fat to absorb, so a dry swallow before coffee does almost nothing. I take mine with breakfast every morning right next to my eggs. The company says most people notice something in 48 weeks of daily use, not overnight. I did not feel anything in my first week and almost gave up on it. And number 4 is the reason I kept going. Number 4, each soft gel carries 12 milligrams of acid, and the numbers matter more than it sounds. Most brands on the shelf run 4 to 6 milligrams. To keep the cost down, I compared the label of this one against 2 bottles and my own cabinet before I trusted the claim. Both of these older bottles listed less than half the dose printed here. Once I saw that gap in the black and white, the price difference finally made sense. All right, number 3 thing you should know before buy this: the lipid-based soft gels, meaning already come packed with fat, so your body can use this inside astaxanthin into it. I didn't know this stuff was fat soluble until I looked after my friend who asked why I came as a gel and not as capsule. My wife after me Googling vitamin absorption at the kitchen table like I was in college exam. The format is the whole reason this dose actually works. And number 2 is the one that changed how I see this brand. Number 2, the astaxanthin in here comes from real microalgae grown outdoors under direct sunlight and says lab-made synthetic versions. I always assumed one antioxidant pill was basically the same as the next. Turns out synthetic versions on the common store shelf and absorb at a fraction of the rate. My dog Duke doesn't care where any of this comes from, but he knows that I stopped leaving pill bottles on the counter after that. Number 1 is the detail that caught me off guard, so stick around because I have a bonus tip also right after that as well. The number 1 thing you should know before buying this is microalgae based supplement, yet the label still carries a trace of shellfish warning. I read that line 3 times thinking it was a mistake before I understood why that is. The processing can pick up trace amounts depending on the facility, and if you or anyone in your house have shellfish allergies, that line is not something to skip past. I'm not allergic to anything, and I still went back and reread the whole label after I caught it. It's the kind of detail a quick glance at a bag would not catch, is exactly why I stopped trusting product photos alone. But the bonus tip might matter just as much depending on what you care about the most. Number 1 surprised you the way it surprised me. Add this to your cart now and you can thank me later. My bonus tip: this one is third-party tested and made in a GMP certified facility here in the US. It's small batches instead of one giant run. I looked up what it actually means instead of nodding along to the label. It means that outside labs check the batch, not just the company that sells it to you. That's the kind of details that told me this was not some random bottle thrown overseas or bag thrown together overseas. As always, remember 2 things here. Number 1, bills paid, so go add that to your cart now. Number 2, the product bro is always here for you.